Come on. He's got to be 27 inches. Good luck whooping me with Fred pictures. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's crazy. You see how he X's us out like that, David? I think it's 2 on 2. I think we can whoop him, buddy.
Let's take a photo on that.
Yeah. I got a trout eye. I got a swim bait eye. I got a Ned Rig. You doggone right. Boo this man! No.
You pick the lure. It's just the lure. Out of the kayak.
Yeah, it'll be 10. High tide's at 10. So we got 3 hours of incoming. So y'all heard the man. Back here at noon 30. It's gonna be a fun one, boys. Levy's gonna be tough with this much water though. Yep, them gats blasting already. You hear them? It's gonna be a fun one, boys. Duck hunters everywhere.
Don't look like a duck.
Yeah, try not to look like a duck, fellas. It's a bad day for ducks out here. All right, fellas, y'all got about 3 hours to make it happen. Get there. Come on, man. I got you. Hey, Davis, come on, man. I got you right here in my hatch. I can't let you go down like that, buddy. Yeah, I got one for you, man. Get it out of here.
Sorry, I'm holding you up.
No, man. You kidding me? There you go, brother.
I appreciate it. Thanks again, sir.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Now, it's not a legal tournament board, so if you win, you're disqualified. I don't even know where I'm going. I got no clue what to do. Good morning, Salt Strong Nation. It's Matt Matniak, and I got my 8 rods in the back. It's gonna be an interesting morning, y'all. Coming off of what will be a negative tide. We've had prevailing north winds over the past few days, so we're facing some pretty tough conditions. And to make it even tougher, I'm restricted to 1 lure today. I'm actually participating in a 1 launch, 1 lure tournament, and we all launch at the same place and we all use the same lure. So the efforts are to see who can catch the biggest fish with the same lure. You can rig it any way you want, but you have to use the F.R.E.D paddle tail. It's gonna be the F.R.E.D 2.0 today. That's what we're gonna do to try and get it done. We dropped over 30-something degrees last night in temperatures. It's gonna be a tough day. These fish are definitely gonna be a lot more lethargic than what we'd like, so we're probably gonna have to slow that presentation down a little bit, but that's okay. I got a trick for that, and we'll talk about that in a minute once I start catching these fish. We'll be back in a minute. Fish bump. All right, Salt Strong family, as you heard me say, I had no idea what I wanted to do this morning, and a lot of that was in part to these duck hunters that were around this morning. Now, I definitely didn't want to get shot at, so I was trying to avoid these duck hunters. Look at all these birds up here. And also find somewhere to fish. Now, I can't tell if those ducks right there are real or fake. And if they're fake, that could mean that there's a duck hunter over here. After listening for gunshots for quite a while and looking around to scope for duck hunters, I head towards a creek area that I think where the coast is clear. Y'all, this new slot machine, I've paired it with this ballistic MQ, and this thing will fly, just sing. I'm liking this now. This is smooth, y'all. This is really smooth. For those of you who got one of these early, y'all made a very cool call, because let me tell you, these things probably aren't gonna stay in stock. These things are freaking awesome. Super light. That's why I put the ballistic MQ on it, because this rod is so light. I figured probably put a really light reel on it. And I chose the ballistic MQ 2500 to go on this rod. And it feels really nice, feels really good. The balance point on there is great. So right there where I hold my rod, it's gonna be super comfortable. This thing right here, not only does it look nice, it feels great too. It's time to slime this thing up a little bit. What do y'all think? Y'all think it's time to catch a fish on this thing or what? All right, so now that I know how that feels and I'm satisfied with it, I really like the way that thing feels. I'm gonna switch to this popping cork because I'm out here where it's a little bit deeper, and I'm hoping I could maybe go ahead and get a trout early in the game, firing up a bite with a popping cork. Trout respond really well to a popping cork, and maybe I can convince 1 or 5 of them that this popping cork and F.R.E.D paddle tail combo, it's the meal that they've been missing out on. So we're just using this popping cork, try and locate some fish now. This popping cork kind of sound off and possibly generate us a bite. It's gonna be tough today, y'all, that's for sure. This water is super clear. We got duck hunters everywhere. It's freezing cold. Cold front came through. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna work it out though. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna find something. We're gonna make it happen. All right, y'all, so what we have is some crazy shallow conditions, and up here there's a little creek system, and I'm hoping I can maybe get up here, work this creek system some. Incoming tide right now, so maybe these fish will be pushed up in this creek system here, trying to find some warmer water. That's what I'm looking for right now, warmer water. Darker water is warmer water, and this right here is crystal clear. Y'all, this water is crystal clear. That's not really what I want. I'd like some stained water, be a little bit warmer. I finally get to a point where I can't go any further by paddling. I'm already scraping bottom. So I get out and I drag my kayak just far enough for me to be able to get back in so that I can paddle and start casting again. As I begin to cast into this area, the wind is blowing me much faster than I would like to move. And because I'm not controlling my drift, I'm about to pay one of the ultimate prices. We're going to hit our F.R.E.D paddle tail right here with a little bit of Dr. Juice. We know there were fish in here because I spooked them. Our Dr. Juice is almost frozen. I know my hands are. Looks like there's movement way back there in the creek on that bend. Let's move around a little bit, see if we can locate something, make something happen here. Fish are here, I know it. We just gotta dial them in, get them bite. I done spooked out the ones that were right here. Came in too fast, so we'll have to move on, see if we can maybe let these settle back in. We spooked probably 30 redfish right here. Some of them were some really nice ones, some 20s, some mid 20s, maybe even 26 or 27 mixed in, but there were some nice ones. So I'm gonna see if I can move off of here, maybe let them settle back in. Actually thinking I might push back up here to this other hole to see if they spooked up here, possibly. Maybe they came up here to this deeper hole up here. All right, Salt Strong family, I am gonna speed a bunch of this up, but I do want to be able to show you what it took to be able to get in the area in which I found these fish. Come on. We got a good one. Got a good one here. Nice. F.R.E.D the Ned, you guys, right in the corner of the mouth too. Get this fish landed, get him measured, and we'll have our first fish for the tournament, you guys. Let's go. F.R.E.D the Ned. I saw those fish move in here. I watched them, came back around, and they were here waiting on me. I'm pretty sure there's a few more in here. Hopefully I didn't bug them all out with this catch. Tried to get him out of the way and get anchored down before he could freak anymore. He's got to be 27 inches or close to it. Look at there. Oh, right in the side of the mouth. Not a bad fish, y'all. Not a bad way to start at all. F.R.E.D paddle tail on that Z-Man Pro Shrooms jig head. F.R.E.D the Ned. That's it right there. Nice way to start. Let's go. Let's get this picture. Nice fish. F.R.E.D the Ned. Let's go. Right there. Let's do it. Barely hooked too. Let's get this fish. Nice release right here. Nice fish. That's a good way to start, y'all. That's a good way to start. I'm happy with that one. Right, y'all, let's see if this old F.R.E.D paddle tail on the Ned Rig catches one more before we swap it out for a new one. All right, so this hole right here, I guess we kind of blew it out with that fish. It's okay. It's all right. We got what we were looking for out of this spot. Did pull us one 25-inch fish out of here. That's a nice fish.
Well, Salt Strong family, I kept grinding, I kept moving, I kept casting, I gave it my all. But after another 2.5 hours of fighting the blustering wind, the freezing cold conditions, and the low water levels, I finally made my way back out the way I came in.
We gonna get wet here, y'all. Yes, sir. Woo. Good thing we wore these bibs, y'all, because we're gonna get wet, no question. Well, Salt Strong family, we managed to find a pretty good fish. We got us one redfish that's 25 3/4 inches, but right now we only got about 15 minutes till the tournament's over. This is a short one. It ends at 12, so I'm trying to hurry back into the ramp now. You can see the winds and the chop picked up bad out here, man. It's nasty. So not only did we get a 30-degree temp drop overnight, weatherman got it all the way wrong with this wind. This is nasty out here. But the good news is we managed to get it done with that F.R.E.D the Ned. That F.R.E.D the Ned made it work. I knew it would. As soon as those temperatures get low, I always switch to a Ned Rig, man. Those fish love it. Something about that slow fall just really entices those fish. But we fished a good one. We found a lot of fish, but we could only really get that one good bite. I messed up early, spooked off a bunch of fish pushing into the spot I made it to. But, you know, that's okay. That's how it goes. For now, we got to try and make it into this ramp, get out of this rough stuff, and hopefully get in and see if we manage to do anything with this 25 3/4 inch redfish. Hopefully it's enough to seal the victory. First place, we'll find out in a minute, but we'll discuss everything about where I caught the fish, how I found them, and exactly the tactics I was using. We'll discuss all of that
in the post-trip analysis. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to see more and you want to know where we caught these fish and find out more about this trip, be sure to click the link below and join us in the Salt Strong Insider Club. Until next time, I'm gonna get in, try and get cleaned up, hopefully make it in safe. We'll see you next time. Fish bump.
Welcome back, Salt Strong Nation. Just to update you, I did come back with the first place redfish on that tournament. However, I was not able to pull it together for a trout, so another gentleman was able to put it together for his win on that. But I was able to find a really solid redfish, and that was by finding the 90-10 zone. Now, if you're not catching the amount of fish or the size of the fish that you would like to be, it's more than likely because you're not finding the 90-10 zone. Now, if you want to know what the 90-10 zone is, or you want to find a quick way to find the 90-10 zone in your area, go ahead and check us out at saltstrong.com/recipe, or click that link below for a quick way to get there. Otherwise, if you'd like more information about the Salt Strong Insider Club, always check us out at saltstrong.com. We have a lot of amazing fishing tips there that are designed to make you a better angler every time you hit the water. So if you're interested in some awesome fishing information, more content just like this, and a quick way to find the 90-10 zone, be sure to click the link down below or check us out at saltstrong.com. You guys keep in mind that we also do meetups just like this for our insider members as much as we often can. So that's just another perk of becoming an insider member. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video.